Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another construction update video. This is going to be all the new updates, construction updates for Walt Disney World Resort for September 2020. And before we get things started, if you guys are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I do these update videos at the beginning of every month. So if you want to stay updated to what's going on around Walt Disney World, then you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button so you can stay updated. And so since there's no park hopping, the construction update videos are a little bit different as you saw from the last one. So today I'm gonna start off by telling you guys what's going on around the three parks: Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, and Hollywood Studios. Then we're gonna take a walk around Disney Springs and I'm gonna show you guys some updates over here. Then we're gonna get in the car, drive around Walt Disney World Resort, see what we can see there. Then finally we're gonna end the video over at Epcot. But just in case any of you guys were wondering, if you guys are coming over to Walt Disney World anytime soon in September, just know that just because it is September, the temperature has not decreased at all. It's still extremely hot. Yesterday I believe that the real field temperature was around 110 degrees, but the lake today right here looks so amazing. There's no wind at all, so it's just like a perfect reflection. So let's get things started with Animal Kingdom. There was a couple things that I noticed over at Animal Kingdom. First thing is, over by the Starbucks, kind of right before you get to Harambe in Africa, there is some construction walls over there right by the Starbucks and the bathrooms before you get to Harambe. I'm not sure what they're doing with those construction walls, maybe just a little bit of refurbishment. But also in the ride Kilimanjaro Safari, right as soon as you're about to end the ride, there is a new structure that has popped up. It looks like a tiny little house, to be honest. I'm not sure what it is. While I was on the ride, the driver said that it was a warden's post. I'm not sure what that really means, but they're building it. It looks like a little house, so I guess we'll see probably in the next month or so what that turns out to be. There did used to be an animal that used to roam around that little area where the house is now, but I haven't seen that animal in quite a long time since that structure started to be built. So I guess they removed the animal, put it somewhere else, and they're building this structure. Who knows what it is. Okay, moving on to the Magic Kingdom. The big thing this month is that the Stitch sign, the Stitch's Great Escape sign, and then they kind of temporarily had it as a Stitch meet and greet sign, that has been completely removed. So there's no sign there at all for Stitch. It's gone across from Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor. Who knows what's gonna go in that building, especially now with the current situation. Disney doesn't have as much money as they used to. They lost a lot of money. Tron is still going strong. They're continuing to build on the building, and now they have started to build the canopy part of the attraction. We'll drive by Magic Kingdom and try to get a close look at what they're doing over there. Also in Liberty Square, if you guys remember last year, they did a refurbishment to the Liberty Square market where you can buy like some fresh fruit. I think they sell turkey legs there. They did a refurbishment there. They added like some tables and some chairs and stuff. Now across from that, directly across from that, kind of by where you can board the riverboat, now there's construction walls up over there. Also in the Magic Kingdom, the People Mover is still closed for refurbishment. It hasn't opened back up since the parks reopened. I've heard that it will be closed until the end of October. Also, if you guys are wondering, the walkway from the Magic Kingdom to the Grand Floridian is still going strong. They've now added the temperature screening booths at the end of the walkway, so whenever it opens they can easily scan people's temperature so that they can come into the park. The NBA is still using the Grand Floridian for the time being. I'm guessing after this second round of the NBA playoffs, teams will start to move out of the Grand Floridian and move into the Grand Destino Tower, the main hub for the NBA playoffs. So the Grand Floridian shouldn't be closed for too much longer, should open up relatively soon. And then of course when it opens up, it can be assumed that that walkway will open up. And as far as I know, there are no updates in Hollywood Studios. But just a couple little side notes. In the Magic Kingdom on September 15th, that's when they're going to start putting up the Halloween decorations. That's when Halloween is starting this year at the Magic Kingdom. I'm not sure about the other parks. I don't really think the other parks do decorations for Halloween anyway, but that's when they're going to start putting up decorations in Magic Kingdom, and they're going to have special treats that you could have found at like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, just now that they're going to be available for everybody. Also, I have heard that they are going to allow people to wear costumes, like Halloween costumes, into the park. So that's pretty cool, I guess, if you're into that. Also, I'm sure you've heard by now, but starting next week, I believe September 7th, all of the Disney park hours are going to be cut. Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios hours are going to be cut by 1 hour each, and then Epcot and Animal Kingdom will have their park hours cut by 2. Magic Kingdom will open at 9 and close at 6. Animal Kingdom will open at 9 and close at 5. Hollywood Studios will open at 10 and close at 7, and then Epcot will open at 11 and close at 7. Alright guys, now let's walk around Disney Springs, see what's new around over here. So as you guys know, the NBA is doing their playoffs here at Walt Disney World, and they have actually added a lot of cool merchandise special for the NBA being here at Walt Disney World. But the strange thing is that the NBA store is closed, even though they do have some NBA merch that they're selling. Maybe Disney just figures that not enough people are coming over here to the west side to warrant the NBA store being open. But I will show you guys some of the merch that they have over at World of Disney. With the M&M store, we can see that they have added some scaffolding since the last time to the outside of this building. Theaters around the country have started to open up, and so has the AMC theaters here in Disney Springs. It's at a very limited capacity. I've not been in the movies yet, but maybe soon I will come over here. And as you guys can see, the future location of Love Pop has added some construction walls and a sign. And then the Lululemon store has officially opened. And I know I said that in a couple weeks Magic Kingdom will start decorating for Halloween, but over here in the World of Disney, they already have. And this little section is always changing depending on the season, and now, as you can tell, it's Halloween time. And then, like I said, they have all this NBA playoff merch, this special Disney playoff merch that you can get. There's a lot more stuff on the shopdisney.com though. And they also have the NBA merch inside the marketplace co-op as well. And they actually have a really big section in here for NBA. It looks like they moved a lot of the NBA merch from the NBA store over here. This is usually like a Walt Disney section where they sell like a lot of men's clothes. It's usually called 28 in Maine, as you can see right here, but now it's all basketball. So I just went into the marketplace co-op and customized 2 magic bands for the NBA playoffs here. I got this one Miami Heat NBA playoffs, and then this one is just a regular NBA one. And guys, one last thing before we leave Disney Springs, but the Void, the VR experience here at Disney Springs, is closing. All their locations are closing, so you will no longer be able to experience the Star Wars or the Wreck-It Ralph attraction that they had there at the Void. It sounded pretty cool. I always wanted to go. All right, now let's go drive around and check out what's new around property. All right guys, first things first, this hotel right here, it was called the Cove Hotel. It's by the Swan and Dolphin, but now they have actually changed the name to the Swan Reserve. Kind of a strange name, but it has progressed a lot. A lot of windows have been already installed. It just looks like a few more windows need to be installed. But yeah, it's called the Swan Reserve. I don't know, I like the name the Cove better. Actually, we can see from this view right here that they've added some like decorative accents on the front of it. All right guys, go ahead and keep your eyes peeled, because on the right side right here we see the Star Wars Hotel construction. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but I do see some progress on this like tannish part of the building. I don't know if they'll be adding like anything to the outside of the hotel, because it's not really supposed to be a hotel. You're supposed to be in a spaceship, so I don't know if any decorative things are going to go on the outside of it. But if they aren't, that outside portion where the tannish part of the building is, it looks pretty much complete. I can tell that they have all the windows are installed, even though you won't be able to look outside of the windows, I don't think, because when you look outside of the windows you're supposed to be in space, but I don't know. All right guys, here we are approaching the Tron coaster construction. All of these metal things that are on the outside of the ride building, those are all new. Those weren't really there. They were adding them a little bit last time, but now they're all on the outside. But here you can see some more of the back side of it. There's not a whole lot we can see from this side. I wish I could go inside Magic Kingdom right now so I can show you guys the construction on the canopy part. Alright guys, now let's head over to our last spot, Epcot. And here we are at our final destination, Epcot, the world of construction. And first update, huge update, but they have finally added these things. I don't even know what you call these, but these are going to be part of the fountain here at Epcot. These were here originally when Epcot first opened, and now they've made their return. I'm not really sure what to call them, but pretty big deal. They are pretty big. You can't really tell with the construction walls, but they're actually very tall. I can't wait for these construction walls to finally come down so we can get an up-close view of those. As we walk under Spaceship Earth, they have actually replaced the original Gateway gift sign. A lot of people love that old Gateway gift sign, but now they have put this new sign in. This is like kind of the style the new Epcot is going for. And now as we approach the Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster, two things. They have added more of the solar panels. You can see them working on it up here. They have like one last row to complete, and they have started to build this structure. This is like the Xandarian spaceship kind of thing that they have in front of the attraction. This has been shown in pretty much every single piece of concept artwork. It's going to look really cool. And it also looks like they've also started to build something else right up here that's on the outside of the building. And as we look this way towards the play pavilion, we see a couple of different colors on the building. This gold right here is from the old Wonders of Life. This is the old, and now they're installing this is the new gold. Looks really good. The old one with the new beside it, the old one looks like bronze-ish. This new one looks gold. And we're still patiently waiting on anything regarding the Space 220 restaurant. Nothing has been said. I really want this to open up. All right guys, now we've made it back over here in World Showcase over here by France, and I want to hop on the Skyliner and kind of show you some last updates of the France Pavilion before it opens up to the public. All right, here we are in our cabin. Let's see what we can see. If you see back over here, this is where the France Pavilion stops right now. This is the new part all the way this way.
Skyliner at Epcot International
This lady
Gateway.
always want to be talking.
We're flying to Disney's Riviera Resort for the final
Here you can see the
stop at
streets.
Disney's Caribbean Beach
They're
Resort.
almost all paved and painted. Look at this.
We hope you enjoyed
All
your
of
visit
this
to
back
Epcot and
area
World
is pretty
Showcase.
much done.
Today-
Here we can see the entrance to Ratatouille. That's where the entrance will be. It looks really nice back here actually. And this whole green thing right here, that's the Ratatouille show building. All right, let's get back on, head back to Epcot and get one last look at it. All right, one last look at the new France Pavilion. You won't be able to walk back over here, but you can walk over here. This restaurant right here, this building is going to be the new crepe restaurant where you can get authentic French crepes. Check it out. France Pavilion looks really nice. I would expect this to open within about 2 months or so. Alright guys, thank you all for joining me on this construction update tour. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave it a like down below. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe and follow my social medias. And thank you all very much for watching. It's kind of fun to do the impossible, and I'll catch you on the next video.